The Instagram reel is maximum 90 seconds. I can't fit in all my thoughts into, I guess, what would be a vlog for whoever cares to hear me out into that time. Let's see. The first thing I wanted to talk about was the number of books that I've begun. In the last reel that I made, I said that you can get things from different forms of dissemination of information. It can be a TV show, it can be a series, it can be a YouTube video, it can be as short as a clip, a TikTok, an Instagram reel, a Facebook video, an informational video, a film, music, poetry, novels, writing, biographies, documents, records, photos, paintings, archaeology, not to belabor that point, but one of those that I don't know. So books is one of those that you occasionally get into. Some people like to read. Other people, I don't know, maybe they don't read. They don't read because it's not necessary for them. It's just not efficient to receive information. You know, it's not their fault that everything that they need doesn't come to them in that form. And it doesn't have to be that they won't read forever. It could be that they just... reading is not about reading. It's about you doing what works for you. If you want to watch 17 shows, watch 17 shows. If you want to read 17 books, read 17 books. Or if you want to read poetry or discover, archaeology, do whatever you want. But I just have a long list of books that I've begun. I have, sort of on topic with the posts on philosophy that I've made, I have, it's F. Scott Fitzgerald. It's Beautiful and Damned. It's weird because, he's writing during exactly that time, Roaring Twenties. Okay, it was written the decade before Roaring Twenties, but, and this is written before Great Gatsby. It's just so dense with, privilege, with money. It is America in its climb, right when it's climbing to become the world's foremost power. It's really amazing. Man, I'm exciting myself right now to want to get back into that. Then I haven't begun this, but I have this on a list, Flappers and Philosophers by by Fitzgerald, which is why I mentioned that it's on topic with what I was saying on my reels on philosophy earlier today. It just makes sense to me that Fitzgerald would get into that. And it makes sense that those two things would be juxtaposed together. Those two things would be put together. Flappers, the women, the free women, liberated women, loose morals, and, sexual liberation, partying, youth, lifestyle, culture, and philosophers. I really don't see how philosophy, what's the right word? Esoteric? Intellectual elitism? I don't see how philosophy has to be any of that at all. If anything, philosophy is the bottommost. If we're... Oh, goodness. The train is coming. So we're going to have to take a quick, brief pause while this MF does its thing. And passes. But, so that's 2 books right there. I have Alice in Wonderland, which is enjoyable. It's English. Um, not English, the language. English as in like England. So it's a different style. It's like Roald Dahl. It's different from American. Okay, like there is a difference. American English versus English when they write. It's very different. They're of a different culture. It's enjoyable. And that book, it's short, but like I'm somewhat progressed into it. Like I've got like 40% of it done. Let's see. I began El Criticón by Baltasar Gracián, one of the 3 foremost works of Spanish literature, alongside La Celestina and Don Quixote, which interestingly, I've been getting into Don Quixote like yesterday and today. Okay, here's the train. Let's give it a moment. So, I was looking at quotes on Don Quixote. I had looked at quotes from Don Quixote before, but I didn't really appreciate them at the time. Now I know just how much of a sage work Don Quixote is. And it's like the length of like 3 Harry Potter books, and one of those 3 being The Order of the Phoenix, which was the longest one at 700 pages. Yeah, but El Criticón has had some sabidurías de sagesse in French, wisdoms that I haven't been able to find elsewhere. It's really good. It's phenomenal. It's just like you can't even, I can't even, as they say, I can't. I wonder, can I exit all the while the video is recording? Okay, I don't know if that worked or didn't. Let's try that one more time.